My name is Dave and I'm a handyman by profession, and I will be uploading a series of TV mounting tutorials, so please subscribe. Here we have the Samsung Frame TV that comes with the no gap wall mount. It comes with the One Connect, and that means that no regular HDMIs can be plugged into this. The only cord that is able to be plugged in is the One Connect plug. So this is the back of the TV. There's only one port on this TV, and that's this right here. The One Connect port for this one single wire that can be plugged into the TV. And that leads to this giant box that is like the size of a cable box. So typically you would need a TV stand or piece of furniture so that box can sit on. Otherwise it's just going to be sitting on the floor in front of the TV. This is a no gap wall mount. It comes with the TV in the box, so you don't need to purchase a separate mount if you don't want to. Let's open it up. Neatly packaged. So this is the this is the no gap wall mount. It fits perfectly into this slot here. Fits perfectly into the slot. So there really isn't a need to use a different mount unless you're trying to do a full motion mount. Because this is not a full motion mount. So if you want a full motion mount, you would have to buy a separate mount. For this particular job here, the customer did buy a separate mount, but they don't need to use this, so they could return this, and we're just going to use the no gap wall mount that came with the TV. So basically, this just fits right into the slot. So this screws here. These are the only screws that we need to screw, actually. These two screws here. Oh, 4 screws. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the screws. Right here. These are the 4 screws. Unprofessional. So that's it. The mount is attached to the TV. Very simple. There's no guessing. Everything fits right in perfectly. This is the part that's going to go on the wall. It's going to go just like this. This right here is going to go lock in just like that. This is what we attach to the wall, and the TV just hangs on this. Alright, so the manual for the no gap wall mount gives you certain aspects and measurements which you are supposed to use to figure out the location of the mount in relation to where you want the TV. But I find it easier to just place the mount on the TV. It's magnetic. found it easier to place the mount on the TV and then measure from the bottom of the TV to the mount, which is 17.5 inches in my case. So we know the bottom of the TV is going to be here. So really all we need to do is go up 17.5 inches from here, and that's where the bottom of the mount will be. So we just place our little marker. Here. And that's where the bottom of the mount will go. So the bottom of the mount here is 17.5 inches up from the bottom of the TV. So the TV is going to be here. So we just have to mark where we're going to screw into. See if there's any studs here. We don't need studs, so this is just really to know if there are any studs. Seems like there might be a stud right there in that middle hole. Potentially at the end, we'll find out. Just make a couple pilot holes. Yeah, there's a stud there. No stud there. No stud there. So we'll use that stud and we'll put drywall anchors there. In this case, we're going to use the anchors and screws that came with the mount, because these are actually a good length for what we're doing. On a full motion mount, we would use different screws and anchors, but this is not full motion, so we can use these. Okay, so the TV is ready to mount. It's on there nice and tight. We got one stud and 4 drywall anchors, and that's it. We just gotta bend this out a little bit. And this hooks right onto this, and that's it. And this size TV is lightweight enough, so one person can manage it. Just hook it on. And that's it. Very close to the wall. You can see there's not going to be hardly any other third-party mounts that get the TV that close to the wall, so this is probably the most ideal mount for this TV. Check the level. You can adjust it a little bit after it's on by just pressing it slightly. It's perfectly level. There, the TV's mounted. The only thing now is we need to connect the cord. So to do that, we just pull it off. So we just slightly angle it, and then we connect the One Connect cord from here. So this is the One Connect accessory kit. This is the main cord that plugs from the TV to the device here. So let's get that. Oh, the One Connect, labeled One Connect. So this is what gets plugged in here, and the other end is what goes to the TV. And this here is what is going to give the power to the TV. So it transfers the power from this going to this little cord to the TV. So just connecting the one connect. You can also do this before you mount the TV. It might make it a little easier, but in my case, I was able to get it in fairly easy, even though the TV's still on the wall. So this is the only cord that's going to be hanging down from the TV. As you can see, it leads to the box. As you can see, this is not 100% wireless, and you do end up with a thin white wire coming down from the TV, which leads to this big heavy box that is very hard to conceal. So if you are looking for a sleek finish without anything showing, the One Connect is probably not what you're looking for.